I want to complete my points.
Yeah, good evening, Rahul. No, Mr.
Rahul, give me
Shamsher,
30
please, you would
seconds.
have to wait as I was
Complete my
waiting
point.
patiently, listening to you. Thank you very much. Rahul, could you please mute both Mr. Shamsher and Atikur Rahman, if you don't mind? Because I'm sure I'm going to be interrupted.
No, you're not going to be interrupted. Make your point, Dr. Anand Ranganathan. We have given them freedom of speech.
Before I have my couple of minutes,
they have
Rahul,
abused the freedom of speech by suggesting today that they stand for an act of bigotry. Now, I don't know. We are still a very tolerant country. Nothing will come of this. But Dr. Anand Ranganathan, no one is going to muzzle you. Speak. Speak.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Before I come to the thrust of my thesis, especially on AIMPLB, just because one of your panelists, Mr. Atikur Rahman, said that today is defilement of Tagore's India, Tagore's thoughts. So let me quote verbatim Tagore's thoughts. These are taken from original works of Rabindranath Tagore, volume 24, page 375, Vishwa Bharati, 1982. And I'm quoting Rabindranath Tagore, Gurudev. There are two religions on earth which have distinct enmity against all other religions. These two are Christianity and Islam. They are not just satisfied with observing their own religions, but are determined to destroy all other religions. This is what Tagore said. Now let me come to these bigoted, homophobic, misogynist, supremacist organizations like AIMPLB, proud of the fact that the Byzantine Sophia Church was demolished and a mosque built over it. Look at the irony. But they don't believe in man-made laws or in justice meted out by mortals. They are out to prove Dr. Ambedkar's words correct, and I quote him: Islam can never allow a true Muslim to adopt India as his motherland and regard a Hindu as his kith and kin, unquote. So let me remind them today, especially today, Rahul, that their Hindu kith and kin waited half a millennium, and even then they, 1 billion strong, left it to 5 to decide the fate of their demand. They made sure India wrote her history with the grammar of justice, not anarchy. But at one level, MPLB's tweet made me think of a philosophical conundrum. Should a judge be the product of the society, or should a society be the product of the judge? As I said, 5 judges took the call. The alternative was for 1 billion Hindus to take it, but that did not happen. Likewise, 5 judges abolished the cruel triple talaq. The society would never have allowed it. But a year later we find there's been an 82% reduction in triple talaqs. So the society has been reformed by the virtue of it being the product of the judge. Same with decriminalizing abortion, homosexuality, and so many taboos that plague our society, shackled by religious commandments. Please give me 30 seconds. I condemned the razing of Babri Masjid. It was against the law, an attempt to write India's history with the grammar of anarchy, not justice. But here's the thing. The MPLB and the left that want us to fight historical injustices, that are celebrating the statues being illegally brought down of tyrants like Rhodes, Churchill, Pizarro, Murray, Leopold. These same guys condemned the razing of Babri Masjid as well. Why? Because tyrants who murder Hindus or destroy their temples are not tyrants but heroes. They don't care about legality or illegality. They only care about hating Hindus. And so I ask them finally, Rahul, by their logic, won't they hail a judicial verdict upholding the legal sanctity of a Shiva temple built over the holiest of Islamic shrines despite scientific evidence that the latter was demolished?
That's the million-dollar question. Viewers, that's the million-dollar question. We've lost Anand Ranganathan. But it is very important today to ponder the motives of this stealth-style lobby of so-called secular leftists. What are they actually trying to do? Where are they coming from? I don't want to get bogged down in a war of words. Let's leave the final words really to